So I've been doing culinary and show choir for the past 2 years, and so managing the time can be difficult, but it's all about communication. So like talking to the directors and then talking to my culinary coach.
With being involved with softball and show choir, it overlaps perfectly with softball being a spring sport, and for all open fields and stuff, we don't have rehearsal like every single day, so I can still go to most of the open fields. And then with tryouts, you just miss rehearsal, but it's fine because if you have good friends, they can just like catch you up on what you missed. And yeah, it works out perfectly because right when competition season ends, softball begins. My favorite part of show choir has been meeting so many people and talking to new people that I never would have expected to, and just all the new experiences that have come along the way and new life challenges that I want to overcome.
I do cross country with show choir, and whenever you have a practice or a competition that interferes with the show choir practice, just let your directors know, and they're really flexible with you.
I do softball, and I'm also in the foreign children's choir, and the biggest thing is really just communication, making sure that you're talking to the directors and you can like split rehearsal time, and then just making sure that you can come in outside of practice and just make sure that you stay on pace with everyone else in the group. Definitely the friendships that we made, like lifelong friendships that'll last forever.
It's like one big family. I do a lot of stuff at home, but most of the things I just catch up in practice, and we go over things a bunch in show choir, so it's pretty easy to get back on track.
Yeah, the leaders in show choir are really helpful because they're always willing to work with you outside of show choir so that you can catch up with everyone else. And then just study-wise, you just kind of do it at home once you're done with practice.
My favorite thing about show choir are the people that I do it with, and just being able to experience it all with the group.
Season is the support from other groups and just being around the same community.
Favorite thing about competitions is the energy rush that you get when you go on stage, because everyone in the auditorium is looking at you and screaming for you, and it fills you with so much emotion, and you get so pumped and you perform really well and you feel great. It's just an overall like great rush of energy. You know? My favorite part about show choir is definitely the people that are in it. I have literally another family that I can come to about anything I want, and no one's gonna judge me, and I feel so comfortable around them. Like I can say whatever I want, I can basically do whatever I want, and no one's really they're just gonna laugh along with me, and I'm not gonna get judged for it, which is awesome.
So in show choir, there are some leadership opportunities. Obviously, with a group as large as we do, there has to be some sort of leadership. And a couple of things that we have are dance captains, vocal captains, rehearsal assistants, and what they do basically, dance captains, pretty much what it sounds like is they help fine-tune choreo after we learn it. Vocal captains, they help with our vocal things, help us sing, help us fine-tune our vocal sound. Rehearsal assistants, they take attendance, do whatever the directors need them to do, and like these are good opportunities if you want to help, like if you want to help yourself build leadership and speaking in front of people, because you know there's a lot of us, and you have to learn how to take control of a group of a bunch of rowdy teenagers, and it's a pretty fun time, and I think it's a good opportunity to help build leadership skills. It helps build the relationship within the choir, because if the dance captains are happy and the captains are happy and they're having a good mood, everyone else is in a good mood. And it really helps us become better. And without those, I think we would kind of just be all over the place. It really helps us focus. And so when the directors come in, we just get our stuff done and we go through it and everything's great. My favorite thing by far is the relationship within the guys. Because before show choir, I only had like 1 or 2 friends, but the moment I walked in the door, I had 20 dudes I can go to about anything. And it's so much fun just to goof off and like, you know, water breaks and stuff like that, and that comps and just hanging out with all the guys. And it's great because you can have fun, but also when we get serious, you have a bunch of guys who will do anything for you. and it's just a lot of fun. It's really helped me build who I am today, because I wouldn't be as outgoing as I am today if it wasn't for show choir and all the guys. So that's definitely my favorite part.
Okay, so in show choir we have financial assistance to help pay for show choir, like our script program and our fundraisers that we do, and also like payment plans to help pay for it. Personally, I have had a job for almost all 4 years of high school to help pay with my show choir. Also, when it comes to paying for 4 years of choir, you get these awesome banners behind me, and that's the best part.
I worked a lot on Wednesdays and Sundays, because Wednesdays are like our day off from practice, and then Sundays like the day we don't really have to do anything during the week because it's on the weekend. And before our big Saturday practices, I would work on Saturdays, so I'd work those 3 days, and if we didn't have like normal practices, I would work more to help pay for show choir.
Okay, so the show choir retreat is basically where both groups, like the girls group and the mixed group, all go to Camp Potawatomi for the weekend. We leave Friday after school, and then we stay till Sunday, like roughly the middle of the day.
Yeah, so like what she said, it's like over the weekend, and they bring in motivational speakers to talk about stress, and then we also learn like singing fundamentals, and it's a lot of fun.
And then why we do it is because it's kind of like the first thing that the new people, like the new incomers of show choir group get to see. So we just get to know them and spend some time with them. Yeah.
And then it also builds a stronger family connection. This group is very much like a family. It's really much your second family because of how much time you spend together. So building that connection in the first place is very important.
And personally, my favorite part about the show choir retreat is basically spending time with like everyone, but it's also getting to like do like the other activities that they have.
Yeah, me too. The activities they have, that you can go and do archery, and you can do rock wall climbing, and you can go canoeing and swimming. But personally, my favorite thing that we did was play volleyball with the directors and a bunch of other kids. My favorite part about show choir is definitely the connections I've made over the years. I've made a lot of friends, and it's definitely helped me grow out of my shell and become more confident in who I am.
And my favorite part about show choir is the big trip that we go on. Like this year we went on the Nashville trip. Last year was New York, and then we go on like Orlando also.
I am in Select, but along with that, I'm also in our school's marching band, our school's pep band, and our school's show choir band for the other group. In order to do that, it requires a lot of communication between both the directors and yourself. I keep a detailed calendar of what to do, and I don't rely on anybody else. It's up to me, and it would be up to you to keep track of it all. My favorite part about show choir is the practices. I love working. Like, I like getting the work done, but then also being able to like talk after and have fun.
Great. My favorite part about show choir is being able to hang out with my friends all the time, being able to lead with them, and just being able to do what I love most in general, which is singing and dancing.
Okay, so for me, I didn't know about show choir until like the end of my sophomore year, but my first year was my junior year, and I thought I was joining really late, and I didn't really think there was any hope for me. So, but I was seriously wrong. My friends, the boys, the leaders, the directors, everyone helped me to kind of like pick up like where they all were. And so by the end of this season, after comp season, after winning and going out and performing and just dancing and singing, I became a lot more confident in myself, And I think a large part of that was because of the large, like in a sense, like community within show choir. Like I have my section, I have my boys, I have just like everyone there like to back me up and kind of like hype me up and just kind of encourage me along the way. And that was just really helpful with my journey in show choir, just getting me to where I need to be and to the point where I could feel like I was a part of the group. Probably just like balancing out having fun and competing, because I feel like the two really go together. Like we can all just have like a same like shared sense of like excitement and just like hype and like getting ready to go on stage, and like we're all in it together. Like that's the thing about show choir, is that like you're all in it. And unlike a sport where like you can sometimes go out and do things for yourself and be like, oh, I want to do this during this game, like show choir, it's all about everyone going out on the stage with the same goal, and we have to do it all together. So that's my favorite part.